terms of getting employees engaged, if a company wants to leverage the power of, all the people they have in the business, anything you've seen companies do there that works well, or any advice you'd give?
Yeah, so it's going to be different based on the size company. But so throw out, are we talking about small business with 12 employees? Okay. Every month, 12 employees, that was perfect. Every month, whether marketing does this or you outsource this to someone, or you can use, there's just so many things you can use. Every month, highlight content from one of your employees. So you can, so one of the things we do, and steal this, anyone, get on Zoom and record your employee for 20 minutes on topics they want to talk about based on questions they're hearing from the field, right? Even if it's customer service, what are some of the questions they're hearing? And capture the genius. Now, you have video, but you can grab that transcript and make a blog post, right? Just go into ChatGPT, everyone's new best friend that they're not sure they trust yet, but they're giving it a shot, right? You go into ChatGPT and you say, create a 250-word blog post using the following transcript only, do not research. And that's the prompt, and you hit enter. Now you have a blog post. And they are the author on your website, right? They're the author. They have a voice. You're gathering all of the voices of your salespeople, any of your, especially your customer facing. However, with banks, we'll work with them on getting underwriters to talk about what they're looking for, right? So what happens now is that sales rep, or, when they're reaching out, they're making sure that their blog post is visible on their profile. Maybe they reach out to their existing clients to get comments on that or their perspective. But the company now has them really excited about the content because they're in it. The other thing, not really, how do you get advocacy? Include them. You can push content all day long and share this on your feed with your own perspective. But if they're not quoted in it or their name's not in it, they're probably not going to share it. Now, if a colleague is quoted in it, they might share it. Because it's not just the company voice, it's the voice of the people that make up the company. So the biggest way to get advocacy is collaboration and making sure that you are highlighting the genius of your talent. And then the genius of your talent will be an advocate for your content.
Terrific advice. I love that. Sort of the equivalent of user-generated content, but from within your own employee base. Fantastic.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
And then just have a way of making sure you can communicate that to the team members effectively as well. I find companies quite often are lacking that. There's only so many times you email the whole team and ask them to do something. It's too intrusive. So get some kind of other mechanism for highlighting things.
So you can
talk about.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
You can send an announcement every 24 hours. I wouldn't do it that frequently, from your company page to all of your followers. That does not always go into email, sometimes, but it will go into their notifications. You can mention, obviously you mention the people that have been mentioned when you post it. You can even have, so you just said something that I've done a couple times, but haven't in a little while, and I think this is brilliant. Reminds me, content generated, user-generated content. Post something on your company page, and then take that link, send it out to your staff, and say, we would love your perspective and comments. And so you could get everyone engaging on one piece of content. and that will get big reach as well.
Terrific.